Welcome to Matt's Money Minute.
Perfect.
School's out for summer, and that means vacation time. For a lot of people, you've been doing really well. Your New Year's resolution in January was really to stick to a budget. You've been doing great, and then all of a sudden, summer vacation really wasn't part of that budget, and you begin running up the credit card debt again, like the old days with you. But we want to really help you keep that financial drive and keep you on track for your financial goals. So today we want to talk about some different ideas that might help with your summer vacation budgeting. One of the first things to do is to give yourself plenty of time. January is a time when a lot of people have maybe bonuses. If you get a beginning of year bonus or end of previous year bonus, that's a good amount of money that you could maybe put towards some of this vacation. Another thing is some people get tax returns after April, so it's another thing you could budget in. So if you had the idea for the trip beginning to plan out in the new year, a lot of times that's a good way to make sure you have some opportunities to add some money to that budget. Another thing is I want to tell you how important I think vacation is. You know, I used to think that my world would fall apart if I left the office for a week. I'm not that important. Let's be honest here. The office went just fine, and my clients were glad to know that I had a life outside of the office. This summer, we plan to do a big trip, and we've been scheduling it for some time and budgeting. So one of the other tools we use is called over budgeting. I know it's a real technical term, but if you're looking to create something for a budget and you haven't had time to do it, you want to make sure you give yourself some wiggle room so you don't set yourself up for failure. It's nice to have that little bit of wiggle room. We don't try to stretch it and get the most bang for our buck everywhere and then really realizing we've already blown the budget and don't have enough to really enjoy the vacation. So one thing to do would be to add another 20% onto what you're budgeting. That way to give yourself a little more leeway with the budget. I tell people to do this when they're doing remodels on their home as well. Those are a couple of tips. Another one is include the whole family. You know, let your children be part of it. Say, you know, here's the budget. You're going to get we want you to get a souvenir, and you have $10 to spend all this week. So how do you want to spend it? I guess that doesn't go very far, but that type of activity really, it helps create financial responsibility among your children. And sometimes it creates for some pretty odd conversations, as it can with my 7-year-old. But I hope you can use these tips. Good luck with your summer vacations. They're important. Making those memories, it gives you the little boost and makes coming back to work, you're reinvigorated. So go have fun with the vacations. I hope you budget them well and they don't kill the bank account. And I hope you have a great summer.